Well, how y'all are this afternoon? It's your buddy George Jones down here in southern Pulaski County. I'm headed to Keno gun range in the Daniel National Forest, and I thought I would, since I'm coming down here, I'd show you where it's at. Now, we're on Highway 27 south of Burnside, and I'm going to show you when you're going down 27 where to turn to get there. So we're just kind of rolling along here. If you live in southeastern Kentucky, this is the federally operated gun range for this area, at least Pulaski County. Now, the Keno gun range is operated by the Department of the Interior U.S. Forest Service, and it's open to the public, more or less daylight until dark, and you have to pay a small fee to use the range, and I think it's $5. Now here we are, junction 751, turning off to the right by the big billboard. This is Keno Road. And it's a really crooked road. You stay on this road until you get there. Don't turn off any place. Now you're in the Daniel Boone National Forest, part of it. It's a huge national forest, and this is just a very small part of it. What you're doing is the highway, the road, is on the top of a very long ridge line. And the road is narrow, and it's very curvy. Be on the lookout for guys on motorcycles. They love to ride this road at high speed. And occasionally they lay it down and skitter off over the bluff through the trees. And they find them when the buzzards start blowing. And occasionally, cars do too. Just motoring in the country. Yeah, that's it. All right, that's enough of that section. We're coming up on Keno Bridge. This is the, if I can get to it, down here someplace. This is Keno Ridge. This is Keno Bridge. This is the second highest single span bridge in the eastern United States. And occasionally you run across these little areas where you've got family home places that they just wouldn't sell out to the forest. They just wouldn't sell out. So occasionally you find these little home places off the side of the road in hollers and so forth that are passed down from generation to generation. I think the policy is if someone dies and the property comes up for sale, the Fed buys it, tears everything off of it, seeds it, and makes it part of the forest. There's one right there. But as long as it stays in the family, it can stay in private hands forever. So we're coming up on the entrance to Keno gun range. And it's right here by this little red Dacia. And then you turn to the left. And there's Keno shooting range. And then I go up here and get our little hang tag to go on our rear view mirror to signify that we paid. And then take off down this road. Shady driveway, just like the one leading up to my multi-million-dollar palatial estate that I dreamt about last night. Xanadu, home of George R. Jones. Cost, no one can say. Damn, Jocomone's Pit. The breaking washboards. Well, there's a few people down here. And here it is. Keno gun range. Alright, let's cut that off. Cut this off, put it on a tripod, and let's work from there. So now that we're here at the Keno shooting range in the Daniel Boone National Forest, I thought I would mention the first thing that's most important of all. This. This is a sanitary permanent toilet arrangement which is here at the range, which is maintained by the Forestry Service. I think Job Corps people. But it is a real toilet that's maintained in a clean and sanitary fashion, which is, I find it to be a very comforting thing to wives, girlfriends, daughters, fiancés, and so forth. It's really nice to have. It's a lot easier to get the wife to come out if she's got a place to go to the bathroom. Or it's easier to get my wife to come out if she's got a place to go to the bathroom. It seems that metal targets are prohibited here. It seems that explosive targets are prohibited here. It seems that trap shooting is prohibited here. It seems that archery is prohibited here. It's a nice thing they let you shoot guns or you'd be in real trouble. So it has a 7-yard CCDW mound, kind of, so you can practice CCDW range. It has a 15-yard backstop, a 25-yard backstop, and I think it's 75. Is it 75 or 100, Tony?
It's 100.
100-yard backstop. They don't put up any targets, but you're allowed to bring your own. They have some chicken wire between posts that you can go down and hang a target up on if you can expect to get a 0 on a target that's blowing around in the wind. But overall, there is a facility here, and it's not too awful shabby. Covered shooting areas. So it's not a bad overall range. There's no brass on the ground rule. You can pick up all you want, and then like that. So this is the Keno. This is the Keno shooting range in the Daniel Boone Forest, south of Burnside, Pulaski County. We all like to take Sheriff Eye, commentate, and subscribe. $1 in the Patreon bucket if you want to, and if you don't, I'll keep right on making content for you. God bless America. God bless us all. Call your parents and tell them you love them. One day you won't be able to. We'll see y'all.